Welcome, pre-calculus students. This is the vertical line test. Yes, it is. And we're going to talk not only the vertical line test, a very visual way to look at this, but the analytical function definition. So we're going to use this as our example and learn this definition here in the process. So let's make sure I'm on the right layer. I am all over the place with this. There we go. Here we have a relation. A relation is a set of points. It could be 3, it could be 5,000 different points, but this is a set of points called a relation. We want to figure out if it's a function or not. Well, to know that, we should probably talk about the domain and range first. So let's just do that real fast. Domain, let's just make that look like the word domain. Range. Okay, for the domain, it's of course just x and y, and x and y, and this should never be missed, x and y. So the domain with the fancy squigglies indicating a set, this is 4, 3, and 4. So we don't need to list the 4 twice. And if you wanted to be super proper at this, like drinking tea with your pinky finger out proper, you would list these from smallest to largest. So for the range, we'll do that. So we need to do it in what's called ascending order. So for the range, it's 3, 7, and 6. So we'll call this 3, 6, 7. Now, am I going to mark it wrong if it's not in ascending order? Probably not. But you got to have all 3, and don't repeat them. So there you go. This is the domain and range. And to answer whether this is a function or not, is it a function? The answer is, in fact, no, it's not a function. Because if you graph this, which I'll quickly just sketch a graph of this. All right, we have 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right there's 4, 3. 3, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7 would be right about there. And you can see that that's clearly not over top of the other one. And 4, 6, which would be about right there. There's 4, 6. And this one is 4, 3, and this is 3, 7. Is it a function? No, because it fails the vertical line test. Here I have, why it keeps doing that? Here I have the vertical. Give me just this. Why does it keep doing that? let me select this thing here. Try to do something fancy. There it is. And I should be able to move that around here. This is what happens when I get fancy. There. So now I can move my vertical line of doom. Okay. So if right there it's going to fail the vertical line test. That is the best visual aid you could possibly get. They're all free. All of this is free. So this is failing the vertical line test because I hit it twice. So it is not a function. That's the visual way. Now I'll put my vertical line of doom right there. If you look at the definition, which we have not talked about yet, it says a member of the domain can only be paired with one member of the range. In other words, you can't have 2 dots over top of itself because here I have 4 with the 3, and I have a 4, which is the domain, with a 6. The second I have that first letter with something else, and then I have it again with something else, you have 2 things over top of each other, thus failing the vertical line test. So you can't have whatever you have for the x values, you can't have it paired with a different y value. That's what this definition is saying. All right, now what I have here, and I'm going to pause the video, and I want you to just look at it. Why in the world? I'm going to have to figure that out. Does it keep doing that? So annoying. Here's 6 graphs. I'm going to pause it. Now, we're going to do the vertical line test with my line here that I'm going to try to select. And, okay, let's just do this. I want a line around it. There we go. Should be able to move it now. Over here, if you ask yourself, is that a function? The answer is no. It obviously hits it twice. And this is a good little exercise to see this because you should never miss this, whether it's an ACT test or an entrance exam or my quiz coming up. That is a no. It hits it more than once. This is a yes. You can only hit that line more than once. Remember, we're not talking overhead or arrowheads. Let's not get crazy. This is just a line. Here would be a no. It would be okay here, but the second you get in this area right there, it would be a no. You would hit it not only twice, but 3 times. The parabola down here is a yes. This we talked about, this would be a no. And the shaded area would be a no as well because, you know, a vertical line going through there would hit, let me use some black. You would hit it here, 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 and oh yeah, in here, and here. And we could divide these spaces, and you would hit it way more than twice. All right, you guys have a good one.